Alright, we are back on this podcast. We took a while off because Detroit was in Florida at a
Florida.
illegal brothel.
What?
I don't know what I said there. I'm tired. Alright, I'm
Yeah,
doing
I can tell.
trades. Detroit's not, apparently, unless... Are you doing
No,
trades?
because trades are too hard to. Yeah, okay, I will say this. I project two trades in the draft. One from one trading down in the top 10, and um somewhere. I don't know.
And if you
But
look on my
I just
screen...
project there's gonna be at least two trades in the first round. That's
If
all
you
I'm
look on
saying.
my screen,
Even though I don't have trades in my draft.
I'm not going to be safe here and just say, oh, and pop on the trend saying Cardinals are selecting Kyler Murray. I'm going to be ballsy here and say Redskins do another RG3 situation and Redskins switch picks with the Cardinals, and then Redskins will give up
You're
a
kidding me.
2020 first, and then the Redskins will give the Cardinals Brandon Scherf or something because they got a bad line. Yeah, something like that. I'm being ballsy here. I also got the Lions trading with the Panthers, swapping picks, and yeah, and I'm not gonna go into the logistics there. Yeah, I'll just say
Okay,
the
so
trade.
just switch them on the
Yeah,
chart right now and tell
yeah,
me when you're done.
I already
So,
did.
oh, you did?
I have it pre-planned. Yes. Anyways, with the first pick, I have the Washington. Or actually, you should go first.
Why? Because it's not
All right, with the first
the
pick, I
Cardinals.
have the Washington Redskins selecting Drew Gallett's punter Baylor.
Thank you. That's what I chose.
Okay, actually though, I have them take Kyler Murray, the most ready to start quarterback out of Oklahoma. We should say that actually, to be honest, like what Roger Goodell does.
Mhm.
All right. He's most ready to start. Redskins don't have a quarterback. I mean, Alex Smith definitely not coming back. Colt McCoy definitely not coming back. Josh Johnson went to the AAF, which
Wait, what do
ain't
you mean?
running
What happened to
anymore.
those guys?
Uh,
What happened to those guys?
they went to heaven.
That's one way to say it.
Uh,
All right, so since my oh wait, do you want to say anything else?
nope. Go. I already know who you're
Okay,
choosing.
so for
No
the
balls.
first pick in the NFL draft, the Arizona Cardinals select
Zion
LeBron
Williamson.
James. Yes, Zion Williamson. We're surprised this is an NBA mock draft video. Fuck the NFL.
Oh,
No,
hey, I'm actually more hyped for
it's
the
Kyler Murray.
draft than the NBA Finals. All right.
I think we all are.
Thank you, Warriors, for making the NBA a good place.
Hmm. But I mean, let's be real. All right, I'm just gonna say this. Any rumor you've seen in the last week is probably full of crap. We're not 10 minutes in, so I can't swear. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors going around. So don't believe
Yeah.
everything you see. YOLO Manning 18.
Yeah.
But also, if there is a trade for the first pick, it's probably already in place since it's been 3 months and they're just not saying anything
to be
because
honest,
they want to make it more dramatic.
Okay, another reason.
I feel like there's no way they would make a trade for the first pick in like 2 minutes before the pick happens. There's no way. It's been 3 months.
Yes.
So I feel like if there is a trade, it's already in place, and it could be with the Redskins. They could do something stupid again and make RG3 2.0. But the Cardinals, I think they're gonna take Kyler Murray. I feel like, I mean, Kingsbury really likes this guy. He wants him in his offense.
And the
I mean,
Cardinals are
there's
already
no.
looking towards next year so they could trade Kyler Murray and draft another quarterback.
Exactly.
All right, with the second
But
pick
yeah.
in the 2019 NFL Draft, I have the San Francisco 49ers selecting Nick Bosa, defensive end, Ohio State. DE. Ignore that. All.
I mean, is there really anything to say about this kid?
No, it's
He's
just
he's a
he
pussy for skipping out on Ohio State after.
language.
I'm sorry. He is a sissy for skipping out on Ohio State after leaving. Or I'm sorry, the Ohio State, as you guys have to say, because you guys are so profound.
He was actually projected to be
hate
like the
Ohio
the
State.
first pick like 8 months ago.
Oh, he was.
For like
He was.
a
Oh no,
whole-
he wasn't. He was still projected the second pick. It was between him and Ed Oliver for the first pick.
That's right.
Yeah. But now Ed Oliver's falling back because I don't know. But yeah.
Anyways, you are now on the
I made it.
clock.
The San Francisco 49ers in the 2019 Detroit Fan NFL Draft select. You guessed it, Nick Bosa. Wow.
What a
Wow, look at
copier.
that. Wow, I'm sorry I'm copying you. No, I got what do you know? Is your third pick the same pick as mine?
We'll see. We have not discussed this. I'm gonna hold up. I need to go look at my third pick.
Wait, you don't have it in front of you?
No. I'm tired, okay? I have it right here. Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah, we
Okay.
just talked about Nick Bosa. We can go right to it. All the rumors have the Jets taking Josh Allen, but you know what? I'm gonna say screw the rumors because those are just rumors, like Detroit said. And in my opinion, I think the Jets they could get a pass rusher, but like I think Quinnen Williams or Keenan Williams, I don't know how to pronounce it, out from Alabama.
It's Quinnen.
Quinnen, yeah.
It's Quinnen.
I'm on Crocodile. Quinn. That's how you spell it.
That's Quinnen.
Yeah, Quinnen
Wait,
Williams.
did you just say Quinnen?
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Okay. Quinn Williams. I actually do agree with you. I feel like
Oh,
Quinn
you-
Williams is honestly the best.
Oh,
I
never mind.
feel like
Bing,
he's the best player in this draft. So, I think it would be silly for the Jets to pass up on him. I feel like he could be the next Aaron Donald. I'm not
So
gonna
who
lie.
do you have the Jets
He's-
taking?
Quinn Williams.
Oh,
Was that not clear?
no. But sometimes you'll be like, I agree with you, but I have him taking this instead.
No, I feel like they'd be stupid to pass up on Quinn Williams. I feel like he's probably the surest thing in this draft. Out of every single pick, I can tell you this dude is legit. He's legit. He's not gonna be a bust.
Oh, get ready
And
for
this
this
is-
fourth pick.
yeah.
I guarantee you do not have the Raiders selecting this one. I bet you have the Raiders selecting Rashawn Gary, but guess what? I have a big
What?
shocker.
No.
We always see. Oh wow, we always see these shockers, right? And it's not a big shocker, all right.
Oh
but
my god.
I have the Raiders
tell me
actually
this.
selecting Montez Sweat,
Wait,
defensive
well,
end,
okay,
Mississippi.
Okay. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Hold on. Did you just say Montez Sweat?
Yep, out of Mississippi State.
What?
Yes.
Hold on. That seems like a very John Gruden-esque move.
Yes. Well, it's Mike Mayock. They
Yeah, but that does not sound like a Mayock move. That sounds like a John Gruden move.
Yes. But trust me, you'd think it makes sense, but it makes dollars.
Oh god. This dude says this every time. Alright, here, I mean, do you have anything else to say? Or on why you did this thing?
Oh yeah, he looks really muscular.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay, then.
Basically,
Well,
the
that
Raiders
was
need
that.
everything. Even a
Yes,
quarter.
we know that.
Yes. And if can somebody in the comments if you have like there's nothing else better to do, count how much times we say yes, and then just comment it. Thank
Oh,
you.
God.
All right. Anyways, with the fourth pick, Detroit, who do you have? The Raiders selected.
I don't have a shocker, because I think Montez Sweat's stock is actually falling rather than rising, just because people are
he had a good
actually looking at
combine
his
though.
tape.
Unless I'm thinking
His
of someone
tape is
else.
terrible.
He had a good combine
His
though.
tape and his combine don't match at all. It's like you're watching two different people. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna go with the most surefire edge rusher, and in my opinion, is better than Nick Bosa. Josh Allen. And the reason I say that is because he can play both outside linebacker and D end, and he can dominate you. He's very versatile. He's such a good player, and the Raiders would be stupid not to draft him. Yeah, and that's actually my dream situation, is that the Lions get Josh Allen, because he's just a freak of nature. But I mean, if Yolo's pick actually happens and they do take Sweat, it could happen.
Alright. With the 5th pick, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, a lot of people are saying they go lineman here, and I originally had them taking an lineman. But after realizing they have no one on that defense, I don't even know if they still have... I'm pretty sure they don't... Or they still have Brent Grimes, who is completely washed up. They have...
He's
what's
like
his name?
34.
Yeah, the defensive... And he's short. The defensive tackle, Gerald McCoy.
Yeah, he could get traded, actually.
Yes, they have no one on that defense, and they hired a defensive coach this year, Bruce Arians. So this year, I mean, when you start a defense, you should always start with a linebacker. He's the quarterback of the defense. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers selecting Devin White, linebacker.
Out of LSU.
Yes, LSU. I was about to say Michigan, and I was like, wait, no, that's Devin Bush.
No. Wrong Bush.
Yep.
Or wrong Devin.
Anyways, now you're the Buccaneers.
The reason... I actually do have Devin White here, too. And the reason I do have that is not because I never had the Bucs taking an O-lineman. I feel like taking... I'm gonna be honest. I feel like taking an O-lineman in the top 5 is not the greatest idea. I mean, look at Eric Fisher. I mean, he's a good... I'm not saying he's not a good lineman. Don't get me wrong. He's a good lineman. It's just he's not the lineman we all thought he was. And I mean, Quentin Nelson was he was taken out of the top 5, right? He was 6, right? Something like that.
Yeah, he was number 6 by the Colts. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't think taking an offensive lineman in 5 usually fans out well. And the reason I have Devin White here is not because you need a... Well, I mean, yes, you do need a middle linebacker. After the departure of Quan Alexander a while ago. But you need... I mean, they've been saying this all throughout the draft process, how much they love Devin White. Like, it's been constantly popping up on my feed how much the Buccaneers love Devin White, and I feel like there's no way they could pass it up. And it's not just been happening this week, it's been happening since the Combine, and I feel like there's no way that there's any reason the Bucs will pass him up if he's there. Unless they trade, but I don't see that happening.
Alright. Down onto the 6th pick, and I really... The Giants have to take a quarterback. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I could see him take one at 17. And with the news, I think Drew Lock is the best quarterback in this draft. But I think Kyler Murray is the most ready to start. If the Giants are smart, they'd take Drew Lock, but I actually have him taking Daniel Jones out of UCLA.
Wait, what?
Or not UCLA. Duke. Yep, you heard that here right. I have them taking Daniel Jones.
I'm sorry, what? You had okay.
Yep, I am following the rumors here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a huge shocker, but that's what the...
I was not expecting that. I mean, I do completely agree with you that the Giants are stupid, and I think they will not take a quarterback here because of it.
And who do you have them taking?
But they do
here?
get a really good player out of it.
Devin Bush, is
and
it? Or is it?
No, it is not. And is actually the player who could have gone who was projected to go number 1 at the beginning of the year, and that is Ed Oliver.
Defensive tackle out of Houston.
This dude is so versatile. I don't know why his stock was falling, to be honest with you. I get it, he didn't have the greatest of years.
And they lost Snacks, Damon Harrison.
And then they have to find a way for Damon Harrison. And I mean, this dude can play both. He can play D tackle, he can play D end, he can play any position you want on the defensive line. He may even be able to stand up and play outside linebacker.
Oh, and I can't wait till we get to the Giants' 17th pick.
I mean,
continue.
But I mean, this kid's a freak of nature, and he's gonna be a good player. I really think he is.
All right, with the 7th pick, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Andre Dillard out of Washington State. Here, I'm also following the rumors here. Ooh. because this is the lineman that all of them are projected to take. They have the most confidence in him, even over Jonah Williams. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be honest, I don't watch offensive lineman tape,
Okay,
so I'm just
but I do have to ask you though, since you are from the state of Washington, and I do not know if you watch college football actually, have you watched Dillard at all?
no. I
No,
don't watch O
not a
lineman
snap.
tape, not a snap.
Okay, well, fuck you. We're past 10 minutes. Um, I have the Giants going in a similar direction, or not the Giants,
Jaguars.
Jags. What are we on? We're on 7. Yeah, I have them going in a similar direction, just not the same player. I mean, the Jaguars
You haven't
probably.
taken Jonah Williams, do you? Out of Alabama.
No,
No?
no, because I feel like they're going to convert him to a guard. If I'm being honest with you, and I don't think that's what Jonah Williams is capable. We'll get to that later. But I have the Jaguars taking Jawan Taylor, and the reason is because
The Florida
of
connection.
Dillard's, one, the Florida connection, and two, Dillard's height. He's 6'7". That's fucking enormous. Who else is 6'7"?
LaMelo Ball.
Nate Solder. Yes. Is he actually?
Yeah.
Fuck. The greatest ball brother there is. But Nate Solder is 6'7". There's also a couple other offensive tackles who are 6'7". I feel like that height, there's a good height of being an offensive tackle like 6'5", 6'6". But 6'7" is just huge. That's such a hard body to move around.
Oh, the Raiders,
And Dillard
Trent
is-
Brown, 6'8".
Trent Brown, you're right. Yeah, 6'8". That's just way too big in my opinion. I mean, Trent Brown's not a Pro Bowl lineman. He's not a Pro Bowl lineman. He's getting paid like one. So is Nate Solder, and neither of them are good linemen. The only reason they were good is because they're on the Patriots. And
Anyways. So
Yeah,
Detroit, you know how
but-
you said you wanted the Lions to... We're on number 8.
okay,
You wanted the Lions to have Josh Allen?
yes.
Guess what? With the
You
8th
have
pick,
them there.
I have Josh Allen, but guess what? I had the Panthers trading him. So the Panthers
Fuck
actually
you.
get Josh Allen.
Fuck you, bitch. I feel it. See, here's the thing: if Josh Allen is still on the board, I don't think the Lions make the trade. I really don't think they do.
Well, keep
I
in
feel
mind,
like they would be stupid to. I mean, that's a franchise player right there.
yes, but the
and they're
Panthers
just passing
would
up on him.
really want him. And Matt Patricia,
This is the thing: the Panthers would have to give up something else. This would have to be an unequal trade, in my opinion. They would have to give up. Hold on. Actually, let me put in the calculator right now. Trade calculator. All right, talk about why they do this while I search this up.
uh,
What? Are you good?
uh,
Are you just gonna say for the next? Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you why that this would have to be an unbalanced trade, because Josh Allen is a franchise player, like I said, and there is no reason, in my opinion, that the Lions wouldn't pass the Lions would pass this up without some compensation. So
yes, but he has the
this would have
same
to
name
be-
as Bills quarterback Josh Allen, who threw more picks
Who
than
can-
touchdowns.
I
Therefore,
know, but he can hurdle people.
true.
All right, hold on. That's a better pick. Let's see. Hold on, Panthers pick.
Wait, so do you have the Lions selecting Josh Allen?
No, I remember I had him at 4 because he's a
Oh, fuck,
good
yeah.
player.
That's my crocodile
he's
brain.
going- Okay, hold on. I'm trying to find all the fucking Panthers picks so I can try and make this unequal.
Okay, Detroit, who do you have the Lions
Okay,
taking
I'll
while
just
you're
talk
doing
about,
that?
Alright, so on my draft, where there's no trades, because trades are not fun to predict, I have the Lions taking somebody that nobody has talked about. Well, I mean, all Lions fans have talked about it, but nobody outside of the Lions fans have really talked about
Gary
it. And this player is
Bush?
trying. No, he's flying under the radar, to be honest. But I feel like he is probably the most technical pass rusher in this draft, and he is very good at his job. And I think that's Brian Burns
Ooh.
from Florida State. This dude, he's so technical in his pass rushes, and his stock is flying up right now, actually. And I would love it if we took him. I mean, the other option here is Sweat, but I just feel like watching his tape, I don't see any reason to take him. Right now I have calculated the pick. It would have. I feel like to make this a fair trade for the Lions, the Panthers would have to give up their second and third round picks, which is completely unequal. But the fact that Josh Allen is still on the board, I would say the Lions only take that, and no less.
Right.
Unless they wanted to give up their second, third round pick, which is a compensatory at 100.
With the 9th pick, I have the Buffalo Bills selecting DK Metcalf. 1, because of the memes, and 2, they could take a tight end here but Josh Allen needs someone to throw to.
Really?
Yes.
Just because of the memes?
Yes, just because of the memes. But anyways, Josh Allen needs someone to throw to. Goddamn, we were just talking about another Josh Allen. But Josh Allen needs someone to throw to. They had the most drop passes, the receivers and tight ends in the league. The Bills were number 1 in most drop passes, which really I wish I'd have known that had we went into our ranking quarterbacks, and that 9-year-old got mad at us because we put Josh Allen low.
Okay. Alright, we don't need to mention the name of PVC TV. Alright, I mean, why would we mention? Sorry, I had to.
Anyways, with the 9th pick, who do you have the Bills selected?
I feel like there is a lot of wide receivers you could take in the second round, which is why I do not have them taking a receiver first. I feel like they just invested all these.
Keep in mind, Detroit, they had a top 3 defense. Yeah, they played the Dolphins.
You thought I was going defense?
Oh, okay. Who are you doing? Jonah Williams?
I think here, honestly, they need to protect their quarterback. And what better way to get probably the best tackle in the draft who could potentially move over to guard, and that's Jonah Williams.
Williams.
I was talking to YOLO about this. NFL.com's predict the pick has him labeled as a guard. Yeah, he played tackle in college. Yes, this is the NFL draft, not the college signings. But he has not played a snap anywhere else. And I mean, I know his arms are very short, but I feel like he is a really good player who can still dominate you at tackle despite his short arms. And I feel like there's no reason to move him to guard. It would just be silly, taking away his raw talent. But yeah, that's my spiel on offensive linemen.
Alrighty.
Alright, now I think we could start moving this faster. Or
yeah.
No, we have one more pick.
One more pick.
One more pick.
Now with the 10th pick, I have the Denver Broncos selecting Dwayne Haskins just because the Broncos need a quarterback. Like, you can't rely on Joe Flacco to win you a championship. There we go. Dwayne Haskins, have him sit behind Flacco for a year. And then get him ready to develop. Like I said, Kyler Murray still is the best quarterback, or most ready to start quarterback. And I still think Drew Lock's the best quarterback in this draft, but I don't think the Broncos will agree with me. And yeah, that's my spiel, and I just stole that word from you.
Your spiel.
Yeah.
Alright. So I also have Dwayne Haskins here. And the funny thing is, I know that the Broncos are going to take a quarterback. Let's be real here. They love quarterbacks. And they also love ruining quarterbacks. So, I apologize for all Ohio State fans. Dwayne Haskins is going to get fucking murdered in Denver. Because John Elway doesn't know how to develop quarterbacks that aren't named Peyton Manning. Or John Elway. So...
Well, he didn't really develop Peyton Manning. He
kind of did.
Peyton Manning was like 36 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He can't. I'm sorry. He can't develop any quarterback that's not named John Elway. I mean, let's see his last couple attempts. We've got Brock Osweiler, Paxton Lynch. Who else we got?
Case Keenum. Not really, but
Case Keenum. Kind of.
You had
There's
what's
one
his
more.
name?
There's one more.
Fucking the meme.
What's his...
I can't think of his name. Jay Cutler.
No, not Jay Cutler.
Well, who's Jay? Yeah. He was drafted by Denver.
No, hold on. All right, you know what? I'm gonna look this up while we go.
Trevor Siemian? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, that's who it. Trevor Seaman. That's
Yes.
his fucking name. Trevor Seaman. That's my man. All right. But yeah, Dwayne Haskins is a good quarterback. He's higher ranked on the big boards. I think that's why the Broncos are going to take him. And they probably don't even watch the tape of the quarterbacks. They're just like, oh, this dude looks good. We're going to take him. And then they're like, all right, let's throw him into the pit of other wasted quarterbacks. That's probably going to make it on Gridiron Heights someday.
Yes. And now.
And if you don't watch Gridiron Heights, this is not sponsored. Go watch it. It's fucking
Yeah, that
hilarious.
is funny. All right. Anyways.
Bleacher Report, if you would like to sponsor us, we would love that.
I wish. Anyways.
Yeah.
Number
Bengals,
11. Now we can start moving fast. Top 10 picks are out of the way. Number 11. I have them select the Cincinnati Bengals selecting Devin Bush, linebacker out of Michigan. They lost Montez Burfict to the Raiders. They need a linebacker. Detroit.
Yeah, I got Montez Sweat here. I mean, he's still on the board, and they need an edge rusher. Let's be real here, so they're gonna take him. All right. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna go faster.
Yep, just had to type it in. With the 12th pick in 2019 NFL Draft, I have the Green Bay Packers selecting Jeffrey Simmons, defensive tackle.
Wait, what? Wait, you're serious?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I forgot the college. He was
Mississippi State.
Yeah, that's right.
He tore his ACL.
Yep. Ooh, but like you said, he was
Jeffrey
a top
Simmons is stock
10 pick.
Oh no, he's a top 10 player. I just think that ACL moved his stock down, along with Gary. Yes, we were recording this after Gary tore his labrum or labral, whatever it's called. I don't know. But here I have T.J. Hawkinson because the Packers need a tight end. Let's be real here. Who's their tight end?
Jimmy Graham.
No, they're not anymore.
What do you mean? He ain't a Saint? Or I mean a Packer anymore? What do you mean?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he is. He's still a Packer. It's just people
He's still a Packer?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they need a tight end. Let's be real here. What did Jimmy Graham do last year?
Yeah, he's
6-9.
Yeah, he's still a Packer. I mean, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I guess it's good to have
like
two tight ends.
If they're saying that Hawkinson could be like
what
the
you're
next
saying?
best tight-
What you're saying is he could be the new Aaron Hernandez to the Rob Gronkowski.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that was. Alright, anyways, with the 13th pick.
I don't think that was necessary, let's be real here.
With the 13th pick, I had Miami Dolphins selecting Jonah Williams, offensive guard, out of Alabama. Jonah Williams. And my reason behind this is, let's be real, Dolphins are tanking for Zion.
Yes, they're taking for Zion Williamson. Or as in the NFL, they call him Tua Tagovailoa.
Tagovailoa. Is that actually how you pronounce it? I thought it was like Tagovailoa.
What the fuck? Tagovailoa. Where did all those letters come from?
Holy shit!
Okay.
Look at all those vowels. Family Guy reference.
Then.
I'm sorry. Okay, 13th pick. Who you have the Dolphins selecting?
Well, the Dolphins here. I feel like yes, they're taking for Tua whatever Yolo said. Because I'm never calling him Tagovailoa again. I think I have them taking Dillard because I mean, yeah, they need, yeah, Dillard, 6'7".
Oh, also,
Probably
we're
gonna
recording
bust.
this one day before the draft, but y'all will see this like 2 hours before the draft.
Yeah.
So, if one of us
feel
does
free
really
to tell
good,
us how stupid we are.
if one of us does really good too in this draft, people are gonna go look at the date and see it's just posted the same day as the draft, and they're gonna think we're cheating. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
But we're not cheating. This is like 2 hours before the draft. when you see this.
Wait, no, it's not.
When
Yeah,
they see this. This is one day before the
Here,
draft.
you wanna take a screenshot of the time right now?
No, it's
And post it at the beginning of the
5:30
video?
where or wait, what that? No, it's 7:01 where I am right now. Anyways, what was I gonna say? All right, with the 14th pick, I have the Atlanta Falcons. This is where, ooh, I have the Atlanta Falcons. Ooh. All right, here we go. With the 14th pick, I have the Atlanta Falcons selecting Brian Burns here.
Okay. Here, the Falcons really want Ed Oliver, I'm not gonna lie, so there is the possibility that they trade up with the Lions.
Oh.
If he is still available. Just saying that. But I think they take Devin Bush here because they need defense. It's real here.
Yes.
Letting up 40 points a game at least is not good. Or what was their average? It was like 30 plus.
Yeah, I mean Deion Jones was injured like the whole year. I'm pretty sure he played like
but
one game.
He's one player. He's one player.
Yes, but
Everybody
he's
else sucks.
he's a great player.
Oh no, I'm not saying he's not a great player. I'm just saying that everybody else sucks.
Anyways, all right. Now, on to the Cardinals for me. It's the Redskins for you. With the 15th pick, I have the Arizona Cardinals selecting T.J. Hawkinson. Get Josh Rosen, because in this universe, if this happens, that means they would have kept Rosen, and Larry Fitzgerald's getting older, and Christian Kirk, yeah, he would be good, but if you can compare, or if you can line up with Kirk and Hawkinson, it'll give Rosen more targets to throw to, and if this is accurate, they'll have Brandon Scherf. Bam, that's my reasoning. 15th pick, Redskins, who you got?
Okay. I have them saying Drew Lock. They need a quarterback. Let's be real here.
The best quarterback in the draft.
Yeah. Yeah, they need a quarterback. I mean, so, yeah, Alex Smith and Colt McCoy, they went to heaven, and yeah, they're not coming back for this year. They need a quarterback. And Alex Smith is honestly, he was just a temporary bandage. Let's be real here.
Yes. With the 16th pick, this is where the Lions are. And after this, it'll be normal. There'll be no more trades. I have the Lions selecting Rashawn Gary, that Michigan connection.
I hate Rashawn Gary. I'm not gonna lie.
You love
I hate
him.
his. No, and I actually do have Rashawn Gary here going to the Panthers. And the reason I say that is he has not posted any stats at all. And I mean, he's got an amazing build, don't get me wrong. He has got a perfect build for the build that you want. It's just that he cannot post stats. Even when he was healthy, he wasn't posting stats. If I'm being honest with you, I would rather have Winovich over Gary.
Anyways, now with the 17th
I
pick,
said that. Drop the mic.
I have the
Continue.
Giants taking Ed Oliver here.
Really, I do not have I don't have Ed Oliver falling this far at all. There's no way he gets past 10. There's no way. There's no way he even gets past 14 if he does fall that far. I have the Giants making the stupid decision of drafting Daniel Jones.
Oh.
It's just much later in the draft and not at 6, which
I don't-
I mean is definitely something the Giants would do.
I'm
Let's be
sorry,
real
but
here.
I don't think Daniel Jones is first round talent. Yes, I had him at 6, but that's just prediction. But like, this man had
'Cause the
like
Giants are stupid,
Josh
that's
Allen
why.
stats in college. He did not have good stats. And he did not play that much in college too. I think he played like what? He only played like what, 2 years?
so-
Yeah. Yet they feel all this passionate about him. I'm sorry. Drew Lock is a GOAT. Yeah, anyways.
Okay.
18th pick,
Then why don't the Seahawks draft him?
because we got Russell Wilson, aka,
You almost traded him.
I mean, had we gotten 3 first-round picks for him, I wouldn't be complaining. But that didn't happen. Thank you. Our salary cap is so good right now, we can afford anyone. Anyways, with the 18th pick, this is where I have Jawan Taylor falling to. The Minnesota
Really?
Vikings.
This far?
Yep. Yeah, his draft stock decreased. Originally I had him going with the Bucks at 5, but to be honest, you sort of did persuade me. You know, Jonah Williams can play all 3, and Andre Dillard. You know, the Jaguars. Also, I'm on cocaine, so that's why I'm stuttering here, and
What?
I'm tired. Anyways, 18th pick, Vikings. Who you got?
I have since Jawan Taylor, Andre Dillard, and Jonah Williams are off the board. I have them taking the most versatile player on the inside.
Cody
and that is
Ford.
Garrett Bradbury. No,
Yeah,
Garrett Bradbury. And the reason this dude is actually really good. I really like him, and if he were to fall in the second round, I would love to take him, but there's no way. This dude's a first round talent. He's a really good offensive lineman. He can play all three positions in the middle with at a very high level. I think he allowed 1 sack in 2018, I want to say. Which is not better than Frank Ragnow, mind you.
Wait,
But,
Ragnar? That's how you pronounce it? I thought it was Ragnarok. Or is that
yeah.
just a nickname? Okay,
That was
I don't
the
know, but...
nickname that I had. That was the
Okay.
nickname.
Alright, yeah, continue.
Alright, he's a good offensive lineman, but we're keeping this fast, so yeah, I don't
Alright.
want to stall you guys with boring
19th
offensive
pick,
line talk in your mind.
I have the Tennessee Titans selecting Dexter Lawrence, defensive tackle out of Clemson. Detroit? I'm playing. I'm not gonna go that fast.
I have Titans taking another defensive tackle, Jeffrey Simmons from Mississippi State.
Dexter Lawrence, D.
Just
He-
because of the ACL tear, he falls this far.
Okay, if I spell anything wrong, give me a break. I'm on cocaine. Who do you have against Jeffrey Simmons? Jeffrey Simmons,
ERY.
DT. Here we go. With the 20th pick, I have the Pittsburgh Steelers selecting Grady Williams. Originally, months ago, before like the combine was happening, I thought he would go like top 10, but his draft stock's definitely decreased. You know, he's tall, gimpy, and slow.
I'll
but
be honest,
so
I
is
think he
Richard
ruined
Sherman.
it for all the quarterbacks, not just him. I mean, all cornerbacks took a hit. Like, nobody likes cornerbacks this draft. I'm not gonna lie, or at least in the first round.
Oh, so who do you have the Steelers taking at 20?
I have them taking a different quarterback, and that's DeAndre Baker out of Georgia. I think he's a better cornerback than Greedy Williams, if I'm not lying. Or at least he has a better body type. Greedy Williams is tall, but very lean. Very lean. And he can't
Yeah,
catch.
he weighs like, what, 185 pounds?
Yeah. He's like 6'2", 185.
and that's
He's gonna
funny,
get
too.
mauled by anybody.
That's funny because, I can't, who was it? I think Darren Sproles weighs that much height. I think Darren Sproles
He's
might
not
weigh more.
6'2", though.
Yeah, I know, Darren Sproles is 5'6", but that's just funny to me. And he was like 170. Anyways, with the 21st pick, I have the Seattle Seahawks selecting Byron Murphy. They have that Washington connection. Byron Murphy. And, you know, we need to rely on these rookies thanks to Wilson because we can't pay anyone in free agency. We can't go get anyone. Rip the Legion of Boom. We need to now have core rookies. We can't afford anyone. I don't know why Russell Wilson had to be that selfish and take that much fucking money. Anyways, who do you have Seahawks taking? I still love you,
Byron
though.
Murphy, because of that Washington connection. No,
Oh, shoot.
I don't know. I've done a little bit of homework on Byron Murphy. I just don't think he's going to be there in the second round. That's why I haven't really looked at him that much, to be honest with you.
Oh, he's
So-
5'10" and he's really fast.
Yeah, that's not the corner that the Lions want. Not gonna lie, but they want like 6'3", 220,
with the 22nd pick,
like DK Metcalf as to play corner. That's what they want.
I have the Baltimore Ravens selecting Paris Campbell, wide receiver. This might be wrong. Was it Oklahoma? No, that was Marquise Brown.
Ohio
State. That's right.
Ohio State. Yeah, I have, speaking of DK Metcalf, actually, I have DK Metcalf here. I just don't think a worse receiver
Wait,
going to top
whoa.
20 at least. Yeah.
Somebody should make
I
a
said
meme already of DK Metcalf saying, "You sure, Detroit?" and then Detroit being like, "Ha, sorry, I must have accidentally said that. I meant first overall."
But
The memes, dude.
I get it. But
Yeah.
Why? Fucking DK Metcalf walks up on the stage and beats Roger Goodell up.
Yes.
That would be the funniest thing. We need that in our lives. Let's be real here.
With the 23rd pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, this is where I have DeAndre Baker going to the Tennessee. See, that's my brain. Houston
The
Texans.
Texans.
Yes. You know, ooh, shoot. They lost Tyrann Mathieu. That's a big piece of their secondary. Um, they really need a corner. I mean, let's be real. They're pretty good at pass rushing, but that's it. Uh, their their run stopping hasn't been the same since Brian Cushing retired. They basically need help everywhere on that defense now that they don't have Tyrann Mathieu, and they basically just got pass rushers with J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney. That's my reasoning. Anyways, Texans, who you got?
Texans is here. I have Greedy Williams because let's be real here, they don't need anybody in the defensive line, and I don't think there's a linebacker worth a first-round pick left since Devin Bush is already gone.
Oh, we should say, we both know the Raiders aren't using all 3 picks.
Yeah,
they're going to use 2, but
yeah,
hell, they might even use 1 if that's.
They might use none actually. I've heard
None.
they may even get rid of all 3. I've heard they may get rid of all 3. And
Okay.
trade it for Khalil Mack.
Oh, alright.
No, but I think the Texans here are taking Greedy Williams. I mean, let's be real here. Like I said, they don't need any help on the defensive line unless Clowney gets traded.
With the
which is also a
24th
rumor.
pick, sorry to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
we're at a time crunch.
Okay.
I have the Oakland Raiders selecting Clelin Ferrell out of Clemson.
Okay, here I have Noah Fant, the other Iowa tight end, to the Raiders.
Oh yeah, that's pretty weird though. You have 2 Iowa tight ends going to be first round. When's the last time you had 2
but
tight ends?
Iowa pumps out some really good tight ends. They pumped out there was Zach Ertz, I think it was. Zach Ertz, and I want to say George Kittle.
Ooh, I thought George Kittle was California somewhere, because
Zach Ertz was. It may. I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know. Iowa usually pumps out good tight ends. I'm trying to forget. I'm forgetting right now. I'm not trying to forget.
anyways, with the 25th pick, I have the only running back who should go in the first round, but whenever there's always just some team that just takes a running back in the top 30 or something. I have Josh Jacobs to the Philadelphia Eagles. They don't have Jay Ajayi. Ooh. And yeah, I think this would be a good position for them to get, you know, they could go possibly lineman, because really the only good lineman on that O-line of Philly that I could think of right off the top of my head would be Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson. But yeah, I haven't taken a running back. No Jay Ajayi. Obviously, they haven't had LeGarrette Blount. They need a new running game.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, what
Eagles.
are you talking about, dude? LeGarrette Blount is such a great running back.
I know, dude.
He's so amazing. Josh Jacobs, that's who I have. They need a
shit.
running back. Let's be real here.
Josh Jacobs, running back. Alright. With the 26th pick in 2019 NFL Draft, I have the Indianapolis Colts selecting Drew Lock. No playing. I have him selecting
what?
Christian Wilkins. I'm not that dumb, dude. Christian Wilkins, defensive tackle, Clemson.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We actually have not talked about any of these picks
No.
except 1 and 2 before this, and I have Christian Wilkins here at number 26. They need more. Indy needs more help on the D line. Let's be real here, and I mean, they have unlimited cap space apparently. and they
Outside of
have not signed
Andrew Luck,
anybody.
yeah. Because Quentin Nelson, Darius Leonard, rookie contracts.
Seriously, they have like $100 million worth of cap space left, unless they made some big free agent signing that I can't think of right now.
They did get someone. I can't remember who it was out of free agency on defense.
Yeah, but they didn't pay that much for him, did they?
No. Anyways, with the 27th pick, I have the Oakland Raiders, who probably will trade one of these picks. I have them selecting. Once it loads up, Jonathan Abram. Yep, they'll take the first safety. Then,
Who, the Raiders?
yep.
Okay. I have to disagree with you here. And I have them taking Dexter Lawrence out of Clemson because the Raiders are going to beef up their defensive line because they really need to. And yeah.
Orange.
Alright.
DT.
Justin Houston, that's who it was. That's who they picked up in free
Yeah,
agency.
that's what I thought. Yeah, but
Colts.
he is getting old.
Yeah.
All right, I have the Los Angeles Chargers selecting Cody Ford with the 28th pick, guard out of Oklahoma. Cody Ford.
Cody Ford's a good player. I'm not gonna lie. He's from Texas, right? Or
Oklahoma. Yep, Oklahoma.
At number 28, I have the San Diego. Oh yeah, I'm sorry,
San
Los
Diego.
Angeles Charger. No, did you see that dude last year who said this? He was like the dude who announced the 7th round pick or something. I turned on the TV and I saw this dude. He was like the San Diego Chargers, and he was like doing like a little rant. You can find it later. I'll text you the video later. It's funny as fuck. But I have the Los Angeles Chargers picking Jonathan Abram. They need some safety help, and he's a good safety.
I mean, they do got
Where is he?
Derwin James, but like
I know, but they also need a second one. He's a free safety, right? Or no, he's a strong safety. They need a free safety.
Derwin James, strong safety.
Yeah, they need a free safety, and Jonathan Abrams is a really good free safety, I think. Yeah, he's a good free safety, yeah.
Abram. Okay. At the 29th
Abram.
pick, I have my Seattle Seahawks selecting Taylor Rapp out of Washington. Now, people are
Really?
saying,
That
yeah,
early?
yes, because he won't make it back to them. Because their next
Listen,
second round pick is
you're,
like
you're
top
absolutely
15
right about that.
in that Washington
You're
connection.
You're absolutely right about that.
Which
I just
means-
don't know if he's worth a first round pick. Actually, though, you could be. I was reading this. There's a lot of things, or there's a lot of people saying that from mid first round, or not mid first round, late first round to like late second, early third are very similar in talent. So Taylor Rapp could be warranted here. I'm not gonna lie, you may be right, but.
You have them selecting
I have
Clelin
the
Ferrell.
Seahawks. No, yes, that is the only other pick we talked about. Because, you guys need to compensate for Frank Clark. Let's be real here.
AKA that money whore piece of shit. Like
Okay.
Russell Wilson in a
Alright.
way, but like
His comments,
Russell Wilson
not
has a Super
mine,
Bowl.
and Ciara,
Yeah, that girl.
that too. But honestly, I don't like Clelin Ferrell. I saw him getting mocked to the Lions a lot of times, and I do not like him. He just doesn't stick out to me along like the defensive
amount of-
line like everybody
The
else
amount
does.
of Clemson D linemen that are in this draft.
The Clemson D line is unbelievable. It's just like I feel like Clelin Ferrell's the worst out of every one of those. To be honest with you.
Alright, with the 30th pick, I have the Green Bay Packers selecting Drew Lock, quarterback, Missouri. Yep, it's going to be another Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers situation. They're actually going to be smart, unlike a lot of teams, and actually be prepared for when Aaron Rodgers ain't as good anymore. And he'll have a great quarterback to learn from. It won't be like Daniel Jones if he goes to the Giants, where he has to sit behind a washed-up Eli. He'll have to.
Manning.
Yes, Herbert. Anyway, so you have the Packers going to.
The Packers, I have them taking a offensive lineman to protect their future. I feel like they're going to take a quarterback in the second or third this year. And also that Eli Manning joke was from Bleacher
Gridiron
Reports.
Heights.
Gridiron Heights.
Yes.
Earlier this week.
I just realized that, yeah.
Yeah. And they need some help. They need some help on the O-line, let's be real here. The Lions absolutely fucking destroyed them. And they sacked the
Lindstrom?
shit out of them. So, no, not Lindstrom. No, Dalton Risner. From, what's his
Dalton
what's
who?
his school? Dalton Risner, tackle from, what school is
Okay,
this?
I'm just gonna guess
He's the
this last
top-rated
name.
tackle.
R-
R-I-S-N-E-R.
Oh, that's what I did. Okay, wow. I did it.
Okay. Dalton Risner from Kansas State. I've watched his tape. He's a pretty good tackle, not gonna lie. But he's just not one of the top talents in my opinion. He's probably like 4th or 5th best. Yeah, that's 30.
And with the 31st pick, I have the Los Angeles Rams. Oh my gosh, that's a long ass name. I have him selecting Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. I'm just gonna say CG.
3 safeties in
J.
the first.
CJJ safety. Yep.
from Florida.
Yeah, they got good corners. I can't think of the Trumaine Johnson was it, and then obviously Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters.
No,
Uh,
Tremaine Johnson went to the Jets, didn't he?
I cannot remember. This is what
He
happens
did.
when Detroit doesn't get on till late.
You
You
know
got
what? I
crack
had
brain.
work, alright? I got a life and you don't, so
Yes.
shut up, bitch.
With the 31st pick,
Um,
who do you have?
The 31st pick here, I have Cody Ford. They need at least a little. I mean, they don't really need offensive line help, but they do. You know what I mean? They need inside help, so they're just gonna take Cody Ford. I mean, they're probably gonna win the Super Bowl this year if the Patriots somehow fuck up. And I mean, they could take a D lineman here, but there's no really D lineman left. I mean, there's Jerry Tiller.
Yes.
Which, I mean, he's a good. Or Jalen Ferguson.
Speaking of the Patriots,
Or Ja'Kai Polite. Ja'Kai Polite. Oh,
I have
man,
the
he fell all
Patriots
the way down.
selecting Noah Fant at pick 32.
Here I have the Patriots selecting the other tight end, Irv Smith, just because Noah Fant's gone, and I feel like they're gonna select the tight end here at 32. I mean, there's no reason not to. I mean, they have to replace Gronk, some way.
Yes.
Maybe Gronk will come in as a tight ends coach, but they gotta replace
No,
him.
he's gonna be partying.
He's gonna be partying. Let's be real here.
Yes.
He's gonna take the new tight ends out to party. Yeah.
Damn.
And yeah, that was our mock draft. Yeah. You want to add anything?